Welcome to day 10 of documenting buy time like billionaires. Again, I appreciate you in advance for being here. One thing that I do want to share with you is that this chapter that I'm working on today is something that really requires a lot more explanation. And here's why I say that, because the chapter that I'm working on today is about persuasion. I won't say most, every single billionaire, like every, and I typically do not use universals, but every single billionaire had to learn or either master some form of persuasion. Now, there is a big difference between persuasion and manipulation. When you manipulate somebody, you're getting them to do something that they don't want to do and you want them to do for the purposes that you want them to do them for. When you persuade somebody, persuasion is you getting somebody to do something that they already want to do and you may or may not benefit from it. When parents are trying to get their children to do something, that's persuasion. Sometimes they might manipulate too, but more so it's persuasion, because when you think about what that child ultimately wants, the parent trying to get them to get that. Now, in that moment, child definitely doesn't want that. But long story short, this chapter is going to be about persuasion, and it's not so much to like teach you how to get somebody to do something that they don't want to do, but it's really showing you what these billionaires did to get what they wanted to get to where they are. And when you understand persuasion, it's like you can use persuasion on your own level for your own type of situation, because every single day that we're interacting with people, there's persuasion taking place, whether we realize it or not. Either people are persuading us or we're persuading them. And when you become a better persuader and you have somebody else's best interest at heart, they appreciate and they thank you for it. Because I mean, I can remember so time like in my own life, like mentors that are, persuaded me to my wife has persuaded me to do things. And it's like, I had some resistance or reluctancy to do it. And it was only because I feared the unknown. However, it's like when I did those things that I was persuaded to do, later on, I'm like, man, I am so grateful and thankful that I did that, because if I hadn't, this wouldn't have happened, that wouldn't have happened, I wouldn't have had this experience, I wouldn't have been able to help this person. And so there's been times in my own life where I've been persuaded. Unfortunately, there's been times in my life where I've been manipulated as well. And it did not work out well, because manipulation typically never works out for anybody's good. Even the person who's trying to get something out of somebody else, it typically never works out good. So anyway, this is a chapter that I'm really excited about, because it really allows me to like go deeper into their psychology and what they were thinking and doing at the time that really got them to take the step to get them to where they are now, and really giving you a front row seat of that. So I look forward to you like reading this chapter and letting me know what you thought about it. And prayerfully, you get something out of it that you can actually use immediately. Because the one thing that I really want people to be able to do is to take action immediately from every single chapter. Meaning that if people don't get to the next chapter, there's something where they can do right now in the current chapter that they're in. And this is one that I really believe that people are going to benefit from and be able to take immediate action by way of understanding how to persuade in the specific areas where they might need it the most. So I look forward to seeing you on the next video, and thank you for being on this journey with me.